Hi everyone, I'm Bob Reed, and I'd like to welcome you to this screencast in which I'll give you a little bit more information about the content and the format of the workshop I hope to offer with my colleague Maria Neary at the E Fair in July. The aim of the workshop is to explore some e-learning tools and JISC resources that functional English and Maths tutors can use both in the classroom and in the development and use of blended learning materials. As you saw from the title of the workshop, we'll be talking a little bit about the Discover JISC project, which was a year-long project involving 10 partners from around the country, from up in the northeast down to the south and the southwest. And we were a very diverse group of providers, colleges, specialist colleges, ACL providers, work-based learning, and the voluntary sector. We're all working with students with learning difficulties or disabilities, or students with literacy and numeracy needs. And the aim of the project was to promote the wider use of a range of JISC developed resources and tools for inclusive learning. Most of the tools had been developed in the HE sector, and our aim was to promote their much wider use in the FE and skills sector. We'll be showing you around the website that came out of the Discover JISC project, showing you where you can have a look at the case studies and have a look at the resources we developed. Maria and I will show you some examples of resources we created using Xerti, which is a free content creation tool, and I'll show you the resources I developed with Keats, a work-based learning provider that looked at developing some e-learning materials for use on equine studies programs that embedded support with English and Maths at level 1 and 2, whereas Maria will look at the materials she developed with her colleagues for use with a discrete group of students with learning difficulties at entry level, looking at how entry level skills in terms of reading and writing. Towards the end of the workshop, we'll look at a wider range of e-learning tools. We'll be looking at how we can use Padlet, which is an online sticky board which gives students an opportunity to post comments onto a web-based resource using mobile phones or tablets. It's a great way to get response from students both within a session and between sessions. We'll be looking at Exam Time, which is a website that offers mind mapping tools as well as opportunities for tutors to create quizzes and flashcard activities. We'll be looking at how you can use QR codes in the classroom and on worksheets to add an extra dimension to a session, giving students access to video and audio files and other web-based resources. We'll be talking with you about TED-Ed, which gives you an opportunity to use YouTube videos as the basis for blended learning materials, and building in multiple choice quizzes into those modules. And then lastly, we'll be having a look at Socrative, which is a student response system, a way in which you can use the system to get feedback from students in a session in response to questions and quizzes. So quite a busy but we hope an enjoyable and interesting workshop, and Maria and I look forward to working with you in the July session.